Yo, what is good? What's going on, everybody? Yo. What's good? We got Crystal in the house. We got Joey in the house. What's going on, Joey? Hope you're doing well. Let's see if you want to come up here. Man, it's been a minute. What's up? What's up? Oh, shit. College days. Man, that's what's up. That's what's up. Hope you're doing well, Joey. We got Crystal in the house. All good, all good. Yo. The show. Hey, we got people on YouTube too. Who's up on YouTube? We're on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. What is up? What is up? Let's invite Crystal up. No, we were having a conversation. We were in the middle of a conversation last week and I had to bounce. What's going on? What's up? What's up?
I'm chilling. Just got back from Vegas.
Oh, word. Oh, yeah. Your who is it? A
My
niece?
niece.
Yeah, that's right. Your niece
Yeah,
had
my
a
niece.
volleyball.
She finished fifth. Yeah,
Okay.
volleyball. So Saturday, Saturday all three of the games, and then they played Sunday. They lost because she didn't play. So.
Oh, that's what happened.
Pretty much. And then they played today. So they had their three sets today, and they won that set, but they came in fifth place. They came in fifth though. But they all did good. All those girls they could play, they played but off. So it was like all of the convention center in Mandalay Bay was just like,
oh wow,
volleyball game.
Wow. This is for what?
Yeah.
This is what, state or national or what?
I think it was like some type of, it's national or something.
Oh wow.
But the cool thing about it is that because it's in I don't know what they call it, but the girls can get scholarships.
Okay.
Because, of them playing and all that. So, but on Sunday, I didn't go to her games Sunday.
This was yesterday, Sunday, right?
Yeah. I ended up going to a show. It's called Mad Apple. I mean, this was like the dopest show I ever seen in Vegas. And it's a Cirque du Soleil show because they do have the aerial stuff, the aerial acrobats and all that.
Yeah.
They have some of that there, but they also have a live band, like full-on musicians. No sound machines, none of that synthesizers and all that. So they actually have people playing instruments.
Not the acrobats.
They have singers.
These are separate, right? Okay.
Yeah. It was like a whole show. The whole show, it was comedy. They had comedy. They had music. They had singers. They had the acrobats and all that stuff. And let me tell you, it was good. I enjoyed it. And I'm a big Cirque du Soleil fan anyway. So, and seeing that show in effect, it was on point. It was on point.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, have some good drinks down there too.
You said Mad Apple. Mad Apple?
Yeah, Mad Apple. And because it's in the New York casino and hotel, so everything is like New York themed. Everything. So even like when you go inside, it'll be like some parts of it look like you walking on the street and you see like those mom and pop deli joints, hot dog stands, and pizzas and all that stuff. They had all kinds of stuff, Philly cheesesteaks and just stuff like that in there.
Yo,
What's good? Man's working on his birthday.
Happy birthday!
Yo, it's good. Hey, my bro just hopped on too. We got everybody on today. Oh, everybody's big chilling because the holidays.
Yeah.
That's what we got going on. What's going on?
look, I came in this gig out five. It's my birthday. Go and take a shot right now. It's April 1st. Again, I'm just a fool. So high. Hey, okay, baby.
No,
Okay,
okay.
baby. Okay, lady. I'm 93. I was born in 1993. Feet down, 10 toes. This is high speed. And I gotta do what I'm gonna do for myself.
Off the
Because
top.
nobody gonna do it. I'm gonna do it by myself. Get myself up. Show myself love. If you show love, turn me up. So I can go for that back up. Hey, what you mean?
When's the track dropping? When's the track dropping?
I know, right?
Hey,
It's your birthday. It's your birthday.
Hey, Kiki Nation. Look, Kiki Nation. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. We gonna celebrate. Turn me up today. Turn you up. I'm gonna get you lit. Not a little bit, maybe just a whole lot. Hey, good.
Yo.
Everybody get top up.
Yo. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Oh, Santa Ana, okay. Y'all turned up. Y'all lit out there. That's this one time.
Get up. Baby, I'm rocking with you. Baby, I'm rocking with you. If you rock with me, I'm rocking with you.
It was crazy. I ran into Cash. We had worked like years ago together back in like 2019. And I ran into him last night. It was just a coincidence. We were both at the same restaurant. It was wild.
Nice.
I don't even be out there like that. It just happened out of coincidence. You know, that's really interesting. Everything happens for a reason.
I got y'all first time. You say I first time I am. The beat go switch. My birthday. They go celebrate. They go up. Get it fucked up. They call me locked up. A lot of money on my mind. A lot of dollars on talking to you. Better hold on to this thing right when I'm talking to you. Better send these words out. Get out and talk to you. There's a lot of money outside. Look. There's a lot of money outside.
That book progress. Back at it tomorrow.
I'll be back at it.
Need those updates. Need those progress reports.
I'll let y'all know. I'll keep y'all posted.
Those that's not the word I'm looking for. Sneak peeks and everything. You know, exclusives.
Corners like corners.
May have. I might put in some, excerpts, but not the whole thing.
Yeah, no, for sure. For sure. I think I know where you're at. Wow. Yeah, I haven't been there in a minute.
Dang, you way out.
Take a lot of death, 40 like I could. Any, mighty, mo. Which one of y'all gotta go? Hey, any, mighty, mo. Tell that boy to go.
Cash stays lit. We have a good time with Cash.
Right on. Hey, look. Oh, fuck that. Yeah. Fuck that. Yeah. Oh, fuck that. We ate. Yeah, we have for that week. And look. Hey, listen.
Turn up.
Back out here. I was walking right at nighttime, right? This dude was fucking girl right here.
Wow.
I was like, damn, right here. Look like it's a
Right.
camera right there.
At the restaurant.
Y'all see the camera. Bro, they was right in front of the camera, right there, right here. Man, I gotta go over there.
Zorn calling you out.
Right here, folks. Look, the camera right there. That nigga was hey, I was out of you.
I believe it.
I was over there trying to figure out what the fuck y'all making over there. That shit sound good as hell. Sound like macaroni and shit.
Yo, you're wild.
Butter, margarine.
Secret recipe.
What you decided on me for, huh? I ain't from out here, boy. I said, well, okay. Look at him off. What's up, bud? What up, cuz? Redden? Look at him. He's hot.
Hey, you be safe, bro.
You know what I mean? Y'all watching over us right now. Y'all can see the week get down on just get down on the local black man. What's up, man? He driving in a car. Bro, get your ass out the car, boy. Say something, bro. You tweaking, huh? I driving in the car. I don't know what the fuck. I thought he fuck my shit. What's wrong, bro? 2024, y'all. Open that door.
Tweaking. That's a bar.
Oh my God.
It's 2024. Open that door. Yeah, that's wild. That's wild.
Let me tell you, look, don't you bang on me, because I ain't bang my piece. And every time that I slide on my head, it's something curse. I can work for free. We outside some school, on the street. Trying to get some ass home. Down now, really keep my stuff on.
I think that's the one. That's the one. That's the one.
Looking the hips, looking like that. That shit. And she like, oh, daddy, you can lickety split. Fucking tip, you better, I'm better than this. And I can cold, baby, rapping the soul, baby. I got like, oh, baby. I got like, oh, baby. Hey, I got this to her.
It's 2024. Open that door.
Breaking the bro, breaking the strap, breaking the pole, break the blink out, take a pic now. You on the back. Like, I'm gonna fuck out here though. I'm wrong still holding this shit up.
No, I like that one.
Raw with this shit. Nine times out of 10. Niggas try to rob me. Ain't up. Meditate on my fucks. Meditate on my fucks. But I'm really outside. That's funny. Niggas playing games. He's giving. I ain't skipping. Yeah, I'm cold kicking. I ain't cold kicking. So say about that money shit. Telling that free shit. So the one of y'all good in my life. Is he even out with a club in my life? Show y'all. Black Buffalo one. Kicking out. When I'm stepping out. Knocking at the door. When I get that big out. When I'm shooting, everybody better get down. Nobody move. Nobody get shot. I'm no shot on no shot.
It's hard to hear you when you move away from the phone. You
Yeah.
There we go.
It's hard to hear me, but she don't feel me. I'm outside, her kidney, and she really feel me. I'm like, that. You ain't gotta play. I'll put you in real wheel down. You ain't supposed to deal.
I ain't playing. I put you in a wheelchair. Okay.
Hey, look. It ain't gotta be mine, but I ain't gonna forget it every time. Cause I'm back on mine, 10 toes down. And she fucking roll in. Head, shoulders, toes, blow my elbows in. In the club, getting lit, can't let me in. I'm him. Once I step in. Get the hills, can I get it right now? Does she Uber? Does she take him? He got some pizza. I'm just trying to see her. I might get deeper. If she hit my line, I might put her in a seizure. Can I get your phone call, girl? Can I see you?
Yeah, that's a good one. That's it. I think your flow's the best on this one too.
Oh, hey. Yeah, I said, I got her number. I ain't even want her shit. Oh. Hey, I got her number. I want that shit. She let me shit about some kids, but I like shit. Maybe the kids need to go.
Taking the daycare.
Look. Matter of fact, I'm the greatest rapper alive. Y'all started this. I was doing this shit at 9. Now I'm cool, and I can really spit those rhymes. Young and I was already in my prime. Man, I was rapping like I was in the big league. Oh God, like I was Drake, J. Cole. This reality. Shorty, what's up, Shorty? Old lady money. Hey, Shorty?
Man, big
old lady money. If I come around, I had an old lady money. Hey, if I come around, I had an old lady money.
Old lady money.
Whole lot of money. Stole something from me. Look. Hey, listen, look.
Like, all you mean your dad has been leaked. Something you might identify.
It's my birthday. Hey, so you I'm wait. I'm talking about wait. Wait. We might need to you can't you feel like I be my you got to come with another dude. They ain't trying to charge you. was sitting in that cell. They was stepping outside. I was trying to get back so I could get on mine. All gas, so I could just walk on in. But they just push me out and I can push them back. See, I'm the youngest from the rack. I can push them back, straight back. Now my bro is working for the cash. They ain't trying to slow it down. Fuck back. Nobody back. Now I'm still moving. Now I'm still moving. Now I'm still moving. It's
And over here, storytelling. He bounced.
Not bad. Pretty good.
Yeah, for
Pretty
freestyle.
good.
Freestyle. Yeah.
Yeah. That I did like that sack. You know,
Like, yeah,
I
boot
could
out, but
type of scat, bebop kind of fusion.
yeah.
Can you kind of
I think I know what you're talking about.
envision that a little bit?
Yeah. Now I'm thinking about like combining the two, like, you know how
Yeah.
voices like on AI they have like, you know, you can do AI voices, you know, and other people's voice and everything. You just say something and it's like a vocoder. It goes through like a filter and it comes out and it's somebody else's voice on the other side.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've heard of something like that.
What if you did it and instead of it being a person's voice, it was an instrument?
Yeah.
And
That
you could like beatbox, and then it'll be an instrument on the other side, or you can actually be saying something. You know, you can actually be saying like what he said. He said, "It's 2024, open the door." Like, what if it was like an instrument actually saying that? You know, on the other side, in the tonality of your voice. I think that'd be interesting. Be really interesting. We're in like a whole new
that
era.
Could work too.
Whole new area of creativity.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah, Cash is dope. He's always got cool energy and everything like that. You know, he's one of those people that he like doesn't have like a bad day. You know what I mean? And it just like brightens the mood, everybody around him and everything. It's not just because it's his birthday. Like you catch him like on any day, like every day is his birthday. You know, it's a good state of mind.
That's cool. Yeah. Everybody needs that type of
right
energy, you know.
Right. Or at least a state of mind. Yeah.
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 Yeah, that works too.
But your niece, they have more games or what? They're
well,
finished?
they're done already.
Yeah.
Today was the last game, so her team placed 5th place. So they're done, I think.
This is like high school or what?
It's from, I think, 14 to 18 years.
Yeah.
So it's like kind of high school age in a sense, because most of them are high schoolers.
Yeah.
So I think these are like extracurricular teams. So it's like they're not.
Oh, it's not for a school, but it's like.
It's not for a school. It's like a little some type of outdoor, like an out of school leagues type thing. You know.
So how many years she has left? Is she still competing?
Ooh. Yeah, I think she's gonna be competing for a while because she started young. She started around like.
So that's good. Why'd they take her out?
She started young. I mean, they started her young. Actually, she's not the only one that played sports.
Why did they take her out of the game though? Because they were winning. You
My
said they were doing better until they took her out.
that was the reason they took her out.
Yeah,
That's
why?
why they lost.
Yeah, why did they do
I
that?
guess because they
To
how they do
rotate,
it.
you trying
That's
to
what they
win. What you
rotate.
trying to do? We trying to win.
I know, right? I know, right? But the thing about being in there, let me tell you, you gotta your head gotta be literally on the swivel. You gotta keep your chin. I don't know how many people been hit by those balls
Yeah,
at full speed.
they got everybody in the same room.
Some things hurt. Yeah, so it's like you have a court all throughout the whole convention center. So it's like this one big room, almost like a size of a gymnasium. So there's teams on each court, and they're all playing. The set plays again the next hour. So they had games around like 9, 10, 12, 1. You know, I guess the division that they're in. So it was like the whole room was just literally chaotic with people.
Yeah, I think that's
So you
kind
had
of
all
productive. Like it wouldn't distract. Like if like a ball goes into the wrong court or whatever, like that wouldn't be distracting.
that happens though.
Yeah.
If they do that, they hit it hard enough, it does go in the other court. But I swear, I joke with my sister because she was sitting on my sister because that's my niece's
Mom, yeah.
mother. So I was joking with her while we were sitting up here watching, and I'm looking. I'm like, why do I feel like them cats that be chasing them laser points? How they just be sitting up here just like,
Oh yeah.
and that's how it is with the ball. I'm sitting up here like making sure I know where the ball is so I don't get hit.
Right. Yeah,
So I mean,
it'd be
all those
dangerous.
girls they play really well. It
Wow.
is, and I be looking at the way they be diving on the floor. I be sitting up here like, oh my god.
Yeah, that's true.
Ooh.
That is true. Yeah, you could be. Yeah.
Sliding and everything. I'm sitting up here like, Lord.
Prone to injury. Yeah, I didn't think
Yeah,
about that too.
but they do it. They do it. They get right on back up. Get the playing. I'm sitting up here like,
That's a young person's
that's
sport.
how you play. That's how you do it. And them girls, they bad. They are all them kids were good. They were really good. And I was like, they better be getting some scholarships as well as they be playing.
See, I could dive on some sand. I'm not diving on the ground. It's just out. The ball. Oh, I'm not doing all that.
No, but them girls do it with ease.
Yeah.
They do it with ease. And I mean, when they slide, they already down. I'm down.
Yeah.
I ain't no getting up.
But that scholarship
Ain't no
money
getting
covers
up. I'm good.
some hospital bills. Something damn. Like it's concerned.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but they all played well.
Yeah.
So
that's what's
I
up.
was like, man, they could have like made this after Easter holiday. Cause
That's true too.
by the time we got there, I was like, damn. I mean, between the tournament plus people that are already, tourists and everything. Ooh.
Busy.
And they tore down. You remember the Tropicana, right?
Mm-mm.
Casino.
No, I've only been
okay,
once.
that's
Yeah.
one of the.
Yeah, it was like in
So
September.
they tore it down. They're tearing it down because they're building a baseball stadium.
Oh wow. Right.
Being sent over there.
That's right. How soon does that take place? Is that already in process?
Well, I mean, they didn't. I know they still haven't you know, done any of the construction just yet. I know they just I think they just tore down the building. And
like already? I mean, I guess it has to be for them to build a stadium, but when
yeah, they've been talking about that for like the last few years. They've been talking about that for like the last few years.
Now Oakland doesn't have like any teams, right?
And I'm sitting there for like, okay, they almost set. The only thing that's left for them to do is bring an NBA team to Vegas. I mean, they already have the Raiders. They have the Knights, which is a hockey team. And they have
the Raiders,
which is a WNBA team. Yeah, they have the Raiders. Yes,
since
the
when?
Raiders. They've been there for a minute.
Really?
Actually, the last couple of years, they've been there for like the last.
Really, I've been out
3 years.
Okay.
Yeah. So, so they have
Oakland,
which is hockey.
Shit now. Oakland, what does Oakland have? Oakland have anything?
Yeah, they've been talking about bringing the A's to Vegas for that's been in the works for like a minute, and I was like, hey, shoot, all they need is an NBA team, and they're set. They already got a soccer team too. They got a soccer team, WNBA team, football team, baseball now.
They gonna take Warriors.
Yeah. I don't know. I doubt it. Wow. They got too much. They have a really big fan base for them to just. Yeah. But then again, Raiders got a hella big fan base,
that's what
but yet they still transfer them to Vegas. So I was like, okay, I don't know.
Yeah.
But more than like they'll probably might stay put where they are.
Wow. No, I didn't know it was all moving like that. That's fast. That's crazy. Mm-hmm.
Actually, it might be better for them because things like that.
About who?
The Oakland A's. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know I don't hear much about them, so.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, no, I don't either. Well, out there in the Big Apple, you know. Wow. So while you're out there, you get to reconnect with old friends and everything like.
Yeah, that was like my first time back in a year. So, but I didn't really, see too many people because it was basically, just my family and all that. So, and we was just there to support my niece and everything else.
Yeah.
So, and besides, it was hella cold and it rained. I was like, oh no.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It was too cold. It was too cold for my taste. I was like, just there for the weekend. We got there Friday, like late Friday, and then that first night I fell asleep with no problem. I was like, man, this is awesome. And it's funny because when I'm hearing my neighbor's dogs, but when I was there, I was hearing a roller coaster, and I was like, hey. And the funny thing is, I slept through it.
That's how I feel. Roller coaster.
Why?
That's
weird,
What's the saying? Familiarity breeds contempt, but absence makes the heart grow fonder. Yeah, grass is always greener on the other side.
But it's like as loud as the roller. No, at New York, they have a roller coaster at the casino.
In Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, quite a few of them have roller coasters. Like
Wow.
Stratosphere has one.
Did not know that.
And New York has one.
But when you were living out there, you weren't by a roller coaster.
be like, when I was living down there, man, I hardly ever go down to the strip.
Yeah. Right.
I hardly ever went to the strip because this is just
It's a lot.
too many people.
A lot going on out there.
Too many. And 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 most of the time, if I do go down there, it'll be like to a restaurant or something, or whatever attraction that they have, like inside Mandalay Bay. That was like the biggest aquarium I've ever been in, and it's quite pricey, but it was worth it. So that was like one case in point that the only time I would go to the strip. Or every now and then go check out a certain restaurant we hear in passing or advertised on TV or something like that, that type of thing.
Have you been to the aquarium in Diego?
Where?
In San Diego. San Diego.
I
heard they have.
No, I didn't go to that one.
Or is it a SeaWorld? I couldn't think of SeaWorld. Maybe.
SeaWorld is in San Diego, but I haven't been to SeaWorld since I was like real young.
Yeah.
But I have been to the Aquarium of the Pacific. I do like that one.
Where's that?
That one I do like. That's a really good one.
Where's that at?
Long Beach.
Okay. Oh yeah. I passed by it. Yeah, I know where it is.
Yeah, so that's a good one too. And what else do they got down there? Yeah, that's the only one I know that's close in range over there. So yeah,
I think I've been to
all the other ones.
SeaWorld in like Florida. I think in Florida.
Like SeaWorld, Busch Garden.
I don't know the names of
them. That seems cool. I would like to check that out.
Yeah.
I actually want to check out. I want to check that out.
You been to Disney World?
Mm-mm.
You haven't been to Disney World? Dang, that's crazy.
Not in Florida.
Yeah.
Not in Florida.
Yeah, but you've been to Disney.
I hear that it's not quite like out here. Maybe there's some different attractions.
No, it's totally different. From my understanding, from what I've heard at least. I haven't been out here, but I've been to Disney World. And yeah, it's like
I know I haven't been to Disneyland in like the last 10 plus years, maybe.
Well, I mean, the pandemic, that's understandable. Like the last 5 or so.
Because if the prices kept going up, and that's like, man, yeah. I mean, it's gonna continue to go up.
Right. And
it's crazy to me. That's ridiculous.
You been to Knott's Berry Farm?
Oh man, I've been to Knott's Berry Farm.
Yeah.
I went. Actually, I forgot what year it was, but my family went to Disneyland first, and then we went to Knott's Berry Farm the same week. I think we did we went to Disneyland first, and then we went to maybe a day or two later, we ended up going to Knott's Berry Farm, and my youngest one, the one that you've seen, she was about maybe
7.
About 7 at the time, I think.
Yeah.
But she got on her first roller coaster.
Oh yeah.
She got on her first roller at 7. But then again, it's like she met the height and weight requirement.
Right.
At that.
Right.
And I was sitting there and so, and she took it like a champ. She took that like a champ. I was like, that's what I'm talking about. but she got a Ghost Rider, and I just have this. When it comes to like the wooden rides, they seem too rickety for me. I just
Yeah.
no, I can't do it. I can't do it.
Yeah, not saying.
I didn't even like what's that other one? It was at Magic Mountain. It was a wood one. I don't know if not Colossus, but type it out so I can remember what it is.
I don't know the names of the rides.
I can't remember because it's been a minute since I've been in Magic Mountain too. So they had a wooden ride too. I just there's something about wood rides that just don't seem.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Can't do it. So, but I did get on all the other rides. You know, Onyx and Revenge, Silver Bullet, all those type of rides. I just can't do Ghost Rider though.
I don't like the ones that like just go up and down, like they're just high. Like we have what's called the Superman in back home in Arlington. And
Superman was kind of fun. The one that I just can't do, I really don't. And for me, it's like I have zero. Does not. It just doesn't sit well with me.
What's free fall?
Not only does it doesn't sit well. Free fall is like
they strap you in or something.
It's a seated ride. You're seated, but it goes. You're scaling up, okay, and you're going to a super high to where you can almost see the whole park. That's how high you are.
Yeah, I thought that's what our Superman is. I don't know.
When you leave.
Yeah, that's what our Superman is.
But the thing is, on Superman, you expect that's something you expect because when you start out like Superman, the way he takes off, like shoot like a bullet, just and you're done. But with free fall, you scale up really slow, and when you're not expecting it, the thing drops.
Yeah.
So imagine not expecting.
That's what our Superman is.
Let me tell you, your bladder will be in your throat. That's how you know.
That's what our Superman is. Yeah.
For me, Superman wasn't that bad. For me, I can dig Superman because it's like your point A is like, okay, you could see exactly what's happening, but when you're on free fall, it's like you're up and then.
No, I don't think so.
You know, but the thing about Superman is your feet
are dangling.
Is like your feet's not dangling.
Oh, they're
free
not.
fall, your feet is dangling.
Oh, okay.
No. Batman is fun. I will not do.
I thought Superman you were dangling.
No. That one.
I don't know. The only one I can think of is like it's like a spaceship, and it like turns you around, just goes like around and around like really fast. It's like a OD carousel, kind of. It's like a spaceship.
Oh,
though.
Like one of those little swings.
It's kind of a swing, but
it's like a swing.
It's just like this, not like this.
But your feet are.
It's horizontal, not vertical. I don't like either of those. That make you feel dizzy.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't like that one. It's usually like a ship.
I can't think of the name of that, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I can't think of the name of it though. I know what you're talking about. So I can't do the stand-up ride. So lady fell off for one because I don't know if she was strapped in properly or whoever the attendant was didn't check her harness.
Yeah, it was a kid. It was like a 14-year-old black kid that fell off of one like recently, maybe like 3 years ago.
Yeah, the whole seat came off.
I think he wasn't wearing his seat properly. I don't think he was
whole
wearing his seat right.
The whole seat, like, just
Nah,
it almost like it ejected off.
No. No, at least we're talking about two different ones, maybe, but not the one that I saw. It was
He
like
was like a
the kid was overweight. The attendant didn't do his
yeah.
job properly. He couldn't fit. You know, like the
Was
seat.
that it? Was it that his harness wasn't
Yeah, he wasn't locked all the way in because he was too big.
properly on?
Yeah, so he shouldn't have ridden. You know, the attendant should have made, said he couldn't ride. But that's not
Right.
what happened.
But then again, and it's like, you know, I don't think they didn't want any type of backlash because everybody's
Which one is
overly
worse?
sensitive about.
Nah, fuck all
Yeah,
that. They got pregnant women. You know what you gonna tell pregnant?
Say something about it too.
You gonna tell a pregnant woman not to ride? Like, no, you can't ride. You know, like
Right,
it is what
but
it
they're
is.
gonna come back with like, oh,
Okay.
he's discriminating because my weight.
All right. I think something else happened even after that, and now they're talking about shutting the whole thing down. I forgot what it was that happened afterwards. But yeah, I think it was the same ride. So now they got to look at.
I don't even know what the name of that ride was.
But it was like one of those pre-fall.
One of those rides.
Yeah, it's sad.
That's why I don't trust that.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't trust those. I don't trust the ones that you stand up on. That you got. I was like, nope. I want my butt.
It's risk to everything, though. You've
the seats.
You've flown in a plane before. I'm sure.
Yeah, I flown in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Had a window seat too.
Things happen, regardless.
I have no problem with flying.
Yeah.
I have no problem with flying.
I don't know. I wanted to ask you, you've been to medieval times?
Oh man, that's like shoot, 80s nostalgia for me.
Oh, for real? That was a long time ago.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been here. And it's still there. It's still in the same
the same area. Yeah.
Same street, everything. What I want to do. Again, check out a show, see how good the food is. The food is still good. Just saying, nowadays everything is so different, texture different.
I heard it was
Chicken's
good.
probably smaller.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I went to I've been in Texas and Tennessee, but I haven't been to the one here. Yeah.
Okay. How's the one in Texas?
It was cool. It was a long time ago, but it was probably within the last 10, I think.
Yeah, because every now and then I might catch something, a while ago, I remember they had like this, what is this? And I was like, I caught it on TV, and I'm sitting, and then when they said the days, I was like, shit, last day is tomorrow, the next day. I was like, shoot, let's go. So that next day, we ended up going,
where?
And I'm trying to ride.
Where is it? This
was like, I think it was like in LA somewhere.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember the name of it. And it was like, and it's funny because, every time I go out and about, I always catch a carnival. I always catch a, something. And sometimes I'll go and just, check stuff out, I'm like, I always luck up catching a carnival, catching a fair, catching some event. And I'm like, man, these would be dope. And especially, it's almost like, how you play certain games and there's always like that hidden event that's never on the legend of the game.
Yeah.
That's me right here. And I'm like, oh, I'm catching some serious gems here, even though it's not really on the legend here. So that's one thing. But I do like you know, the Orange County fairs and the LA County fairs. I love those.
That's what I was gonna ask too.
Those. I always.
Yeah. You have a preference?
Those are like my favorite.
Which one is better? No. Oh, they're both.
I really don't have a preference. Yeah. I like them both. I love them both. But fair, they have like a lot more livestock than the LA County Fair, I think. If I can recall. So, and both be having some great food.
Yeah.
Always have some good food. Now, hopefully they don't have any strange stuff. Like the last time I went, they had like
about the food?
Bacon wrapped churros, and I'm sitting up there like.
That sounds standard. I don't know. That sounds kind of standard, like expected, you know. But
it's nasty.
I wouldn't try it or anything. But
come on, do you want to try one? I was like, no. No, that's gross. I mean, next, what else you gonna do? You gonna wrap bacon on a Snicker?
Everything, yeah, I bet.
It's like, are you trying to kill us with all this pork? That's absolutely gross. Absolutely gross. Never again. I was like, I just want a regular churro. That's it. Regular Twinkie. Not a deep fried Twinkie. Just a regular Twinkie.
I've been to the OC Fair. I haven't been to the LA County Fair. But when I was in Texas, we went to the Texas State Fair. That was like religious. It was like what do you call it? Like a ritual, you know, a family. Yeah. It's like we had to go like every year. And I forget, you know, the dates are kind of like changed. Haven't they changed since, you know, out here and everything?
Yeah, because, you know, when last year it
rained out?
Even like, no, it was like later. I'm sitting up for like, and they were like, oh, well, people didn't want to stay out in the heat. And it's like, that's what sunscreen is for. That's what your hat is for. That's what an umbrella is for. But I will not be going to no fair when it's raining.
Right.
I will not be going to a fair when it's cold. No. So I was like hot because of that. I was like,
what month was it? Because I thought they changed the dates.
Normally it'd be my birthday week or whatever, because my birthday's in September, and normally the fair runs.
Right.
Shut up, Zorn.
That's what I thought.
Hear that? Don't call me chicken.
So where'd they change it to? If it wasn't September.
I know they had moved it down to like October or something.
Oh, okay.
You know, when it's a little bit more cooler.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting up here like.
I thought they moved it like drastically. I thought they moved it like 6 months or something though. Yeah. Okay.
No, because I know when I first came back here, I was like, oh, definitely, I'm getting this. And then when I was checking the dates, I was like, hold up. And I was like, when did they change this? They was like, oh, they changed it for quite some time and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, hell no, man.
October. So it would kind of coincide with Halloween a little bit. I think it did. Right.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. And then not only that, every now and then around the neighborhood, they will have something for Halloween, like they'll have like harvest festivals or something like that. And I know my old neighborhood, few of the parks will have like a carnival, like a Halloween carnival.
Oh, it's like a local?
Yeah, it'd be like a local type thing. And I tripped out because last year I was like, where are all the kids at? Do they still trick or treat? I'm like, cause I don't see kids out anymore.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then, and then also I've been seeing this a lot on the news, and I always like posting it on like my Facebook page. It's like, lately parents need to be checking. Sometimes some of this stuff will be laced with stuff, or a parent might find something like. I remember one year, this parent found a syringe, like a needle.
That's crazy.
And her baby's trick-or-treat bag. And then, I think last year or the year before, I'm hearing that some of the candies was laced with fentanyl. Mm. And I'm like,
why'd you even do that?
I suggest instead of going door to door, just go to the store and buy your own candy.
Yeah.
I buy my.
That's a shame.
I wouldn't even trust, people that make, candied apples and stuff like that.
Right.
Need to check for puncture holes in the apples.
What's that gonna do? Puncture hole? What's that gonna do? You find a worm in
they
there?
would use the needles to.
That's weird.
In the apples.
Wow.
So you always want to feel for puncture holes in the apples if you ain't careful.
That's unfortunate.
People are crazy.
Yeah.
People are.
Sounds like it.
People are just crazy. You always want to be careful, especially during Halloween time. Same thing with
the LA Fair. Where is that held? What city or?
It's in like, what's that, Costa Mesa, somewhere close.
No, that's
there,
the OC Fair, right? OC Fair is in Costa Mesa area.
Yeah, that's like Pomona.
LA Fair is in
Costa
Pomona.
Mesa area.
No, Pomona and Costa Mesa. That's two different places. That's totally different.
Well, I know women's like in the Costa Mesa area.
Okay, that would be OC. That's definitely OC because I passed by OC Fair. I've been to OC Fair.
Yeah, I mean you can't miss it because there's a big sign that'll say OC Fairgrounds.
Right.
So,
but
LA County.
That's in Pomona.
I think it's like a bit further past the OC Fairgrounds. It's probably like a little bit further down.
Oh, it's in the same area.
Yeah, it's like around the same area, because you got to think about this. It's still LA County. It's still considered the greater LA area.
I mean, it's SoCal, but it's two different counties. They're totally two different counties. But okay.
But they're in between. It's like they're close.
Costa Mesa is all the way away from LA County. About the closest
thing.
thing.
Yeah, but they're around the same area because it's like you dealing with both fairs. They deal with livestock.
Okay.
So of course they're gonna have somewhere where they are housed while the fairground is still open. Because I remember seeing they had some type of pig race. They had pigs racing, and I'm sitting there like, okay, this is pigs running. It's just like,
y'all don't have rodeos here, do y'all?
No. Actually, you know what? The Bill Pickett rodeo comes around yearly, but I'm not sure where, like the location wise where, but I know they do it every year. I've never been.
Yeah.
I would like to. I will have to, go online and see dates when they'll be here.
I don't know what that consists of. I don't know how legit that is.
Fun. It looks fun to spectate.
Yeah, we've been to.
You've been to one?
Yeah, I mean I'm from Texas. I mean that doesn't necessarily mean.
What's your experience? What's your experience?
Oh yeah, it was a good time. I don't know if any animal rights activists might come on here or whatever. I don't know how they treat the animals, not to claim ignorance or anything like that, but like that part aside, uh, as a spectator, it was a good time. I enjoyed
Yeah.
it, and like country bumpkin or anything like that, you know. Uh, I'm not, I'm pretty indifferent towards like animals and, and people too
Yeah.
sometimes. But
I mean,
no, but it was a good time. It was
I mean,
very
you gotta think
entertaining.
about this.
It was,
Yeah, I
yeah,
get that, but from the stuff that I would see on television when they do show footages of like rodeo, it's like seeing the showmanship
yeah.
and
The athleticism too.
right, and and most of them know what they're risking when they're doing it. So it's like, and from what I see, the animals are not, being hurt or whatever else,
I don't know. When
But
you're on the
overall,
bull, like they have to coerce that bull into like that type of behavior. Like that's not a bull's like normal
yeah,
state, you know.
right, exactly. So, but yeah, I mean, from footages that I have seen, it does look kind of fun to
Yeah, it's exciting.
spectate,
Yeah,
to
for
watch
sure.
everything. I'd be sitting up here like, oh wow, these people are crazy, but daggone, they actually know what they're doing. Wow,
Right.
just to see how much um, when it comes to them like riding horses
Yeah.
and all that, and it's like to see how much trust this
Animals.
person have with the horse and with the animals. So
Right.
you have that factor to go in it as well. So it's like, okay,
Right.
I can dig that. I could dig it.
It's really interesting. I think I enjoyed like the I don't know the name of it, but they set like three barrels up in like a triangle shape, and
Uh,
and the cowboy has to run on the horse, around all three of the triangle shape, and that's like the race. I think that
yeah,
was probably one of the most like exciting events. Obviously, riding on the bull for the 8 seconds or whatever, like that's a highlight. That's one of the
yeah,
main events.
hmm,
And then there's another one they like
yeah,
let the children catch like a chicken or something like that, or maybe goats.
right,
Those are some of the events that I
right.
remember. But yeah, it was very entertaining.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, so I that's the only rodeo I know of that comes out here. But I know they come to LA a lot. So and it's that the Bill Pickett rodeo show, and it's basically all black
Oh,
rodeo
word.
show. So mhm. And I was like, okay, get some history and all
Right,
this
right.
stuff.
I've been in Fort Worth. I haven't. I heard. I think Houston has the largest one in the world, but I've been to the one in Fort Worth. I haven't been to the one in Houston.
Okay.
I've been to the stockyards in Fort Worth and everything, and then they have like a historic like candy shop, and like I go crazy at the candy shop. Like I could spend like
I
all my
bet
money at the
I
candy
would
shop.
too. I would
And the
too. I
saltwater
would be like,
taffy.
I will not be leaving this store. I would be staying in this store till it closed.
They got stuff you can't find like anywhere, like all kinds of crazy stuff there.
I believe it. You know what? I
Yeah,
think actually on my way to Vegas, we had stopped at I forgot which gas station we were stopping in, and I was looking. I was like, I literally had to do a double take, and I was like, oh shit! They actually had Boston baked bean candy
I forgot about Boston. You
and
don't see
red hot,
Boston baked beans anymore.
red hot, and hot
Yeah,
tamales. I was like, I ain't seen these in like
I forget. I forgot those were a thing. Yeah, Boston baked
yeah. was like, shoot, when did they bring these back? Because
Where was this?
I
This is
haven't
just a
seen.
regular convenience store or a gas station or what?
It was like it was a gas station.
Okay.
Dang, which gas station was it? I can't remember.
I forget.
But
Y'all don't have
and
Buc-ee's.
they had like
You know what Buc-ee's is?
who?
Buc-ee's, the gas station. You know about Buc-ee's, huh?
No.
Okay, that's
I
the
mean,
Texas
it's like out here.
thing. Yeah.
Well, I know here we basically have Shell, Chevron, Mobil, Arco,
Yeah, we got
76.
those. Yeah. I don't think we have Arco, but yeah, I think we have everything.
Of course, well, yeah.
Y'all don't have
so
racetrack,
I was
right?
like,
I forget. Y'all don't have racetrack.
yeah, we have. I think the Long Beach. We have one in Long Beach.
Okay. Or is it QT? Y'all have QT?
I don't even know.
Okay.
I don't even know. There's so many places I haven't been to yet, and I've been out here like almost my whole life. So there's a lot of places that I have not explored. You know, like really, really dug.
I've been around, you know, but I don't know, some places that I haven't seen, you know.
Yeah. Okay. And there's a few places I do want to revisit. I haven't been in a while, like of course, like Gersh's Observatory and the Getty Museum.
You done the Hollywood sign? The Hollywood sign.
Yeah, I've been up there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Me and my friend,
actually, I did that whole Hollywood tour. I did the whole Hollywood tour before, and it's amazing because I got to see Gwen Stefani's house.
Oh yeah, I've heard that was on the tour.
I seen her house, and then we went up further up into the hills where they did take us to where they filmed. It was Tony Stark's house.
Oh,
that house. Yeah.
Tony Stark. Robert Downey Jr.
It's like,
it was Robert Downey Jr.'s or Tony Stark? Like where they filmed Tony Stark's?
Where they filmed Tony Stark.
Oh, that's different. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, where they filmed that part of Iron Man, that house. They had that house.
Wow.
And I was like, yeah.
I know it was a real thing. I always thought that was like CGI or in another country or something like that.
That's real house. Like most of the houses, they're either I know most of the time they would build sets, you know, and make the houses look more lifelike in a sense.
But they're not actually houses; they're sets, right?
Yeah, most of the time that they're set, like especially when it comes to like or sometimes they'll use like little mini models,
right?
So that way, when it comes to like scenes where there's major explosions, they'll use like the mini, like
it's a model of it, yeah.
Yeah. So think about this. You know that scene from Independence Day when the aliens blew up the White House?
Yeah. It was probably like a little,
model.
I thought it was CGI, but yeah, I mean it probably it was CGI on a model.
It was like a lot of it was there was a lot of CGI, but there was a lot of it being like the model, like a miniature model of it. So to make it look more realistic, which I find fascinating.
Yeah, it's really interesting.
But it was like the way it kind of blew up. It's almost like
a lot of the Lord of the Rings stuff is for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially like actually Avatar.
Okay.
James Cameron's Avatar. CGI, including them.
Mm.
They have suits, and all that.
Right,
so
right.
that's basically CGI. And it's amazing to see how far CGI came since
Yeah.
what? When the first time we ever seen like anything that was CGI early, like
Star Wars?
what, 90s? Yeah, like that was like around the 90s.
No, Star Wars is like 70s.
Actually, no, the 80s.
Star Wars was
Good thing about it.
was Star Wars 70s or 80s?
Actually, Star Wars was 70s. Like the first, like
Yeah.
4, 5, and 6 that were done in the 70s.
Wait, what about
And
Wizard of Oz? Wasn't? I don't think Wizard of Oz was.
well, I mean, there were, and I think that was like way before computers. But they
Okay.
did use certain things to give it that movie magic,
Yeah.
especially when it came to like anything that saw mystical and magical, the whole fade disappearing fairies and all that
Yeah.
stuff, a lot of that was like light.
Was
and,
what?
and all that. It was like they used a lot of bright bounce light
Oh, okay.
for certain things like that.
Yeah.
You know how certain scenes be like overly bright? That's basically a bounce light.
Oh. All the movies that they remake, I'm surprised they haven't made a remake of Wizard of Oz. It's probably due for one. Due for a remake. Even though I'm not a fan of remakes.
Well, they kind of did. Well, I mean, there was, of course, with the Wizard of Oz with Judy Garland, but during the 70s, they came up with The Wiz with Michael Jackson and Diana Ross and
I must have missed it.
Nipsey Russell. I mean, it was like completely a star-stud cast, but these were stars that were like during my parents' era and all that. But it was it's classy, even though it's like a lot of singing and dancing and all that. But it was good. I dug it. A lot of people dug it. But as far as like a remake of the actual Wizard of Oz, I don't know. Who would they get to play?
See, I'm not very good at those questions.
It's just rhetorical. But you know how you see a remake and then you're looking at the character and then the person that's playing this character is like.
Yeah. Like I've had that with Spider-Man a lot.
Yeah. I like Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
In the very first one, but when they came up with the Amazing Spider-Man, I'm like.
Yeah. I even like Tom Holland.
I just couldn't see it. And then when they came up with Tom Holland, I was like, oh, he's kind of cute. Like, oh, cute little youngster Spider-Man.
It's still crazy to me that he's not, even American. That's what throws me off when I hear him in interviews and everything. I'm like, oh.
You know what? And it's funny because you know what? Idris Elba threw me off too.
Oh yeah.
And because most of the movies he ever been in, he always had American accent. But when you see him in talk shows, and I'm like, wait a minute, okay, did I miss something?
Right.
So yeah, that he threw me off. He threw me for a loop. I was like, oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, no, I get that too.
did a lot of good movies too. He's been in a lot of good stuff.
You think he should be 007? Think he should be James Bond?
Oh man, I would love to see him as that, but that's his choice.
Yeah.
That's his choice.
I could see it. I could see it too.
I could see it too. I really can see it too. Because it's like he has the charisma for it. From all the stuff that he ever played in, and whenever you see him in any movie, it's like you see that charisma, the all of that. So it's like, yeah, he will make a dope Bond. He will make a dope Bond. But that's, like I said, it's totally his decision. And, hopefully if they do another Bond movie.
It's a matter of when. It's not if. It's a matter of when.
Yeah.
When it comes to.
So yeah, I would love to see him as Bond. I would love to see him as Bond. I would like to see
I just had a thought.
I'd like to see them do more.
Thinking about your question, I could see. What do you think about Margot Robbie as Dorothy for Wizard of Oz?
Well, if she's older, like more.
Yeah, she has to be a.
I would say like.
Yeah.
18 to 21, 22.
Yeah.
Yeah, but as like.
I'm just thinking. I haven't seen Barbie, but the fact that she did Barbie was.
Yeah.
I think that's like younger. But yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, if they would make Dorothy older, like 20s something, like okay, but Dorothy is a child, so.
How old was the actress that played Dorothy in the original?
She was a teenager.
Okay. I don't know. I thought she was older. Maybe
she was. I think she was a teenager. She was almost really young when she started making movies. Like most of them during that time, a lot of them started off 4 or 5 years old, and just between her. And then there's Shirley Temple and Mickey Rooney.
Temple,
yeah, and then there's Mickey Rooney, Ron Howard. He's a director, but he's been in, the Andy Griffith Show, Happy Days, those type of shows.
Yeah. Wow. I'm just thinking about, we were talking about like animals earlier and everything and like mistreatment, and my brain went kind of sidetracked with how kids are like, I think I mentioned this to you before, but I listen to like a lot of this psychology podcast called Hidden Brain, and they talk about raising kids and how you can either have like the carpentry model or what's called I think the gardening model, and like the carpentry model is like, you're setting the children up for like this one specific task or goal, like at an early age, where like the gardening, it's kind of more like you're open, you don't know really what to expect, and
right.
They're more prepared for the world as a whole, as opposed to specialization in one specific particular field,
Right.
But again, that comes at the risk of like the specialization, So if you're trying to have like a kid that's in the Olympics or something like that, but what if something happens? It's like It's pros and cons.
Right.
It's really interesting.
And normally when you get people like that raise kids like that, it's like it's almost like you're stomping their growth.
Yeah.
Like emotionally and mentally in a sense. Even though they're book smart, yet what else do they know?
Right.
What do they know around them?
Right.
You know, like it's just book is all they're gonna see. It's like what are they gonna be seeing in the world? How they're gonna be dealing with certain things. So it's like and sometimes, you know, you got those parents that don't help them with conflict resolution at all.
Yeah.
You know.
It's really interesting. Hey, and again, I know I'm kind of taking the conversation off the the path that we were on and everything. I meant to ask you if you have been to a horse races before.
I want to.
Yeah.
I want to. I would love to. I love horses. Love horses. And you know, anytime that they're on TV, I will watch on TV. But to really see them like live and up close,
yeah,
I would love that.
Yeah,
I would love to. That's what I like. And then at first, you know, Inglewood did have it at the time. They did have a horse track, but they didn't kill it by putting that stupid stadium right there.
Oh.
Yeah. Hollywood Park Casino, but it was also a racetrack.
Oh, it was a casino? It was a casino there?
It's a casino. The casino is still there.
Oh,
it's just now it's, you know, they got that stadium right there. Now it's like, okay, the only racetrack I know is Santa Anita, but that's ways.
I think I've been
ways.
That was a long time ago. But I heard what's really exciting are like race cars. Like in theory, it sounds boring, you know, it's just watching cars go around and around in circles for hundreds of laps and everything.
But when you go live, it's like completely different.
Yeah, that sounds
like I had that same. You know what? I had that same mindset.
You've been you've done it before. Oh, baseball. I don't know. I mean, I used to play and I've been, but
like on TV, it's like you're on TV. All you see is like the field.
It's the atmosphere.
And every now and then you will see, you know, the spectators, the fans, and in the stands and all that. But it's like
people don't take account the atmosphere. Yeah.
Man, you talk about some wild crowd. Some people, they are wild. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
and I was like, for baseball, they show is kind of, ooh. At baseball? I mean, I could get basketball, but baseball?
Yeah.
But what's fun about it is because each time, like, I think that the time that I went, it was towel night. And they were giving away, like, Dodger towels and stuff like that. They do stuff like that. They'll give away stuff like baseballs or something that is like a Dodger merch, whatever. Other times they'll have like ball night, or sometimes what they'll do is instead of doing the wave and all that, somebody will just like start hitting a beach ball around. Everybody's just like balling in the beach ball.
Yeah, I've done that.
It cracks me up, like, seriously, because I know, like, sometimes when the game gets too kind of, they tend to do that to entertain themselves.
Let's liven it up a little bit.
I was like, oh, yeah, they do. And it'd be fun. It'd be, like, all in good fun. And it's like any time that you will hear, you know, ruckus that happens during a game, it's normally, you know, drunk people being stupid. So,
Right.
but that happens to any event, any sporting event. You know, when people get too intoxicated to where it's like you're losing your common sense and you don't know how to like kind of bring it down a bit. You know, so and their peanuts. Oh my.
Oh yeah. And the sunflower seeds.
Their peanuts, sunflower seeds. They be up and down the aisle. Popcorn, peanuts.
Yeah, you can't go there
So,
and have an allergy. You know, like my sister's allergic to peanuts. She like just couldn't go. You know.
Oh no.
You just can't go.
That sucks to be allergic to peanuts. But then again, and it's funny because not only I know when I was going to school, there was quite a few of my classmates that were allergic to, you know, peanuts. But not only peanuts, but there was some that I knew that were allergic to seafood and or some type of fruit, you know, like anything that was like citrusy, like oranges, pineapples, stuff like that. So, or melons, you know, they'll have like those type of fruit allergies. But you know, but to be allergic to peanuts, and seafood, and certain fruits, ugh, that gotta suck, you know.
Well, no, I had a friend that was allergic to. She was that like everything. She was allergic to like wheat and gluten, and it was like, damn, like, like you gotta eat ice.
Like there's there's people that are allergic to like
everything,
like flour, like wheat flour or any type of gluten or whatever, and it's like they can't eat anything, and I'll be sitting there for like, you know, and it trips me out because, you know, and sometimes when people be saying that they're allergic to certain things, and it's like, sometimes, you know, I will ask, I'll be like, do you break out or do you like
die?
Die, you know, like what is it, you know? And so, and most of the time when like some people, I'm not saying everybody, but I know some that have mild allergy, the only thing they do, they end up breaking out. Like into like hives. And when they do get that hives, I'll be like, oh my God, it almost like their whole body just turned red. I'll be like, oh my God,
that's just think about it,
That just makes me nervous about that.
Right. I get that. Oh.
That's just crazy. But yeah. So yeah, when I went to a game, it was a good experience. It was a fun experience at that. I mean, people was just wilding out, but they were wilding out having fun, and it was like good, clean fun. Not like how, what was that? I forgot what year it was when a whole brawl happened at a baseball game, and it was bad. People got hurt. A lot of people got hurt. I don't know if anybody like died. I don't remember, but I know a lot of people was hurt. And and then of course there was that Malice in the Palace
what is that
with
about?
the Pacers. It was the Pacers and I forgot the other team, but someone threw a whole beer can at Ron Artest. Then he was Ron Artest, but now he's Meta World Peace.
Rhonda?
Meta World Peace.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
But yeah, I mean, like those type of things that happen at sporting events, it's like, oh wow, you know, it makes me like not want to go to a live basketball game like that. But then again, I was like, shit, I ain't gonna let that one thing, you know.
Gotta live your life. You can't let these people
compared to
falling off roller coasters
I can't let that kind of like crowd do that. So you know, yeah. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind.
How was everything when the Super Bowl
Not mine.
was out here like 2 years ago? Was it kind of like calm, or is it hectic?
Yeah, it was quite calm. It was quite calm because you know, I mean, the Rams won.
Right.
Was it the Rams?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, it was the Rams.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I can't keep up every year.
I was thinking, I was like, if they lost, out here.
The thing was, I was hoping the Bengals. I wanted the Bengals win so bad.
Why? It's been crazy.
That's because my mindset was last year was the year of Tiger, so.
Oh, okay.
So I was hoping the Bengals would take the year, but my Chiefs won this year, so I'm happy.
I can't wait for the Olympics. The Olympics
Me too.
come out here.
Somebody's supposed to be hosting the Olympics. I forgot.
Yeah, I forgot who hosts the Olympics this year. But next time it's gonna be out here in 2028. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, I love the Olympics, especially like the track and field events.
Yeah.
I like the swim events. And especially the I think it's like the freestyle or one of those relays. I forgot which one, but I like those swim events, the gymnastic events, and
not the marathons, gymnastics, what?
Yeah. So those the events that I did a lot in the Olympics, and and whenever they do like winter stuff, I do like the figure skating and snowboarding and the ski jumps and the bobsled if they ever do it. I don't know if they still do it. I don't remember if they still do it, but I know they did bobsled racing before during the Winter Olympics. But I do like those.
You ever been to one of those like not I guess kind of trade shows for like animals? I don't know, like dogs and
type shows. So I would into a little bit of it, and I'm sitting up for like the time and money you got to deal with this. I'm like,
I ain't got the patience for it. Yeah.
It's not even about the patience. I'm like, the money I'll be coughing up for this dog, I could have been using it on me.
Yeah.
So
everything about that a lot of
whatever
stuff.
household issue I got going on. So, but I mean,
some of these homeless people, they take care of their animals better than themselves.
Exactly, and I be never like, how do y'all do that? And it's just mind boggles.
I ain't got it.
Mind boggling. And even like people that bringing they pets to America Got Talent, I be sitting up for like, okay. Like I remember one time Dan brought was it a chicken? Yeah, it was a chicken. And this thing played not the Star Spangled Banner, but the other song. And I'm sitting there like, this thing is actually playing it. Yeah.
On what?
And I was like, it was literally playing America the Beautiful. There it is, America the Beautiful. And I'm sitting there like,
on what though? On what instrument?
The piano.
On the piano. Wow.
On the piano, and I'm sitting there like.
But with like both hands, or both?
Yeah, it was using his beat.
Oh, okay.
The chicken was using his beat playing, and I'm sitting. I mean, literally pecking. And I'm sitting sitting up here looking like, because I'm thinking the keys, you know how the toys, sometimes toy pianos have the keys light up, so I'm looking to see if the keys lit up, but I didn't see nothing light up, and I'm like, okay, this thing is really playing.
What other songs can it do? I want to know if it was just that
I don't know.
song.
I don't know if it went through, if it passed through the next one. And so I'm like, okay, people be bringing pets in to do all sorts of tricks. You know, the talking birds that can make all kinds of noises. One bird sound like a telephone and a car and you know, I'm sitting there like, what do y'all be doing to these animals?
They got too much time in their hands.
I remember watching, actually it was last week. Yeah, last week I was sitting over watching different YouTube videos and I actually seen this was it a cockatiel? One of those little cute little birds.
Yeah.
It was singing it wasn't cockatiel. It was one of those talking ones. But it was singing Earth, Wind, and Fire. I was like,
oh wow.
Right. I was like, oh wow. And I guess whoever owns the bird must have been playing that song like 24/7 every day. For it to just have it like ingrained in his brain to understand what the words meant. So
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are amazing when they want to be.
Yeah, people can be amazing.
You're not poisoning Halloween candy.
Right. And it's like, stop spoiling stuff for kids. Bad enough kids can't be kids. Don't take the last thing a kid enjoys. Shoot. Don't do that.
It's a shame. Well, Crystal, it's been good catching up with you. Glad we were able to.
Of course. Always a pleasure.
Chop it up and everything.
Always a pleasure.
I gotta charge my phone. My phone's about to die here.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I gotta up that.
Yeah. All right. Until next time. Talk to you later.
Peace.